there to solve math?
Many!
Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solving perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Good afternoon and welcome to the elementary edition of Count on Us. I'm Shari Sternberg.
I'm Miss Shari.
And we are so excited to be here with you for the new season for the 2012-2013 school year.
Yes, it's a brand new school year, brand new season of Count on Us, and we're so excited to help you with your math homework this year again.
And remember, we're here to help you with all kinds of math homework and problem solving. You have lots of ways to reach us. The main way is through the telephone. And our number is 301-772-0080. And we're looking forward to getting those phone calls. Start them coming in right now. And even though we have a new season going on, we have some of our favorite old activities to do. And I don't mean old, but I mean we love them, so we're doing them again. So let's tell them about some of our activities.
All right, the first activity we have for our show today is, of course, the Challenge 24 problem. Here are our cards for today. We have 4 cards for you. If you're not familiar with how this game works, you can choose one of our 4 cards, A, B, C, or D. And then when you choose a card, what you need to do is use all 4 of those numbers only one time to make the final number of 24. So you can start copying those down right now. You can work on those while you watch the show. We'll flash them up on the screen a couple more times during the show. But if you just take some notes now, you can work on them as we go.
Now let us remind you, as Ms. Shirey said, you have to use each of the 4 numbers one time each. You can use any computation signs. You can add, you can subtract, you can multiply, you can divide, or any combination of those. Maybe you add 2 numbers, subtract 1 number. Maybe you multiply and then subtract. However you work it to get to 24. And there are some strategies that help you get to 24. And what we'll do is tell you them as we go along to help you work on these 24 challenges, because we'll be doing them each and every week. But right now, we do want you to copy down the numbers for each card so that when you call in, you have a solution ready for us.
That's right. And card A is 12, 15, 8, 1. Card B is 7, 9, 4, 3. You can tell it's a 9 because it's colored in with the red. Card C is 21, 11, 3, 6. And card D is 7, 8, 5, 8.
And what I really like about Challenge 24 is not only is it a challenge for you to work on them, there is a 1 dot here, which is a little easier than maybe the 2 dot ones, which are a little more difficult. And they say the 3 dots are the most difficult, but I've had some students who immediately can solve those. So sometimes it depends on the pattern and how you look at it. But what I really like about it is there's almost always more than one solution for a card. So have a solution ready and even try to find another solution. Don't think because you have one solution that that's it. If someone calls in with that card and says they're going to do card C, make sure you're listening and paying attention so that you see if you have the same solution or a different solution. You might be able to still call in yours or try to find another one for that same card.
All right, great.
What else are we doing today?
We are working on a problem called Find the Digits, one of my favorite other kind of problems. And what happens is we're trying to find the solution to our problem. They already gave us the solution, you would think, but there are some missing digits. There are some missing numbers within this problem. And your job is to try to figure out the numbers that would go in the 3 boxes.
To make this problem work, right?
Yep, to make it
So
true.
obviously 5 plus 2 is 7. Is not going to work.
No.
No.
Not going to work.
Because if I just had 500 and 200, that would be 700. But I have all these extra numbers here, so that's going to change the problem. So it's a little more advanced thinking than just filling in a number here and seeing what works. You got to remember that when you're adding, there's some carrying, trading, regrouping, whatever you
Right.
want to call it. What do they call it in second grade nowadays?
Trading.
The trading. So we want to make sure
Regrouping, either one.
we're trading or regrouping, and we're thinking about the numbers that are happening from that. So copy these digits down: 5, 7, and a blank. So 570 something plus something 6 plus 243 gives us the sum of something 96.
96. There you go.
Excellent. So we have some callers that are on the line, and we love to take our callers. And in between callers, we'll give you some tips for our Challenge 24. But why don't we go to our first caller?
All right. Hello. Welcome to Count on Us. Is that Stephanie?
Yes.
Hi, Stephanie. What school do you go to?
Cherokee Lane.
Cherokee Lane.
And remember, Stephanie and all our callers, when you call in, we write your name down. We kind of fold it up and we put it in. She's modeling our little box over here. We have a treasure chest. Your name will go into the treasure chest. I'm not finished writing it yet.
That's okay.
And then at the end of the show, we do a drawing. We pick out a name of one of our callers, and that caller wins a prize. So the more you call, the more times your name goes in the treasure chest.
All right, Stephanie, what can we help you with today?
4,876 divided by 3.
Wow. Okay, repeat that one more time.
4,876
4,076 divided by
divided by 3.
divided by 3. Okay. Now, what grade are you in, Stephanie?
5th.
5th grade. Okay, and what strategies did your teacher show you on how to solve these long division problems? Did she give you any plan, any strategy to help you?
Yes.
What did she tell you?
She gave a set of letters. D for divide,
Okay.
M for multiply, S for subtract, B for bring down, and S for start over.
S for start over. Okay.
And when we used to teach that, when I taught 4th and 5th grade, and we call it our division family. Have you used that term?
Yes, I've done the family before too.
Okay.
Dad, mom, sister, brother.
I haven't used the second sister, but I guess this family has 2 sisters.
No, I used R for Rover the dog.
And what did the R do?
Repeat.
Oh,
or
repeat.
Repeat
and,
or
we
remainder.
just arrowed back up. Okay, cool.
All right, so if we start with your hints here, Stephanie, what's the first step? You're telling me to divide. What am I going to divide first?
3 divided by 4.
Okay, so 3 into 4, that's really 4,000. So how many times will 3 go into 4?
1.
Okay, so I'm going to put the 1 up here in my answer part in the quotient. What do I do next?
Then you multiply 3 times 1.
3 times 1, good. We're going to the multiply step. What's 3 times 1?
3.
Very good. Then what do I do?
Then you subtract 4 minus 3.
Very good, very good. Okay, 4 minus 3 is?
1.
Great. B, what was that step?
Bring down the 8.
Bring down, that's right, because we're not finished yet. Okay, now, then we're going to start over or repeat. I use the R for repeat. What are we going to do now?
You have to say 18 divided by 3.
That's right. How many times does 3 go into 18?
6.
Great, you're rolling right along. Multiply.
6 times 3 is 18.
Okay, excellent. Subtract.
0.
Great. Of course, we're going to, again, bring down. 3 into 7
is 2.
is 2. Okay, let's see if that's right. 2 times 3 is how much?
6.
Great. 7 minus 6?
1.
Okay, then we need to bring down the 6 again. Okay, what do we do next?
16 divided by 3.
16 divided by 3 is?
Is
What number times 3 is going to give you almost 16 without going over?
5.
Right, very good. 5 times 3, 15. I'm running out of space here, but we're almost done. 16 minus 15?
Is 1.
Great. Now, Stephanie, there's nothing else to bring down, so what do I do with that 1? What should I do with that last piece?
It becomes remainder.
That's right. It becomes the remainder. So I'm going to write it up in the top of the answer, but this time I'm going to put an R to note that it is remainder 1 and not part of the other part of the answer.
Now, Stephanie, you said you were 5th grade?
Huh?
Did you say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5th grade. So 5th grade, you start looking at these as fractions as well. So has your teacher shown you what to do when there's a remainder and you're making it into a fraction?
No.
Okay, well, when she does, you can say, oh, I learned that on Count on Us, because you're going to take this one that's left over, and you're going to put it over the 3. And you're going to have 1/3 left over. So let's just add that in as a second option, is 1,625 with a remainder of 1/3. Or it wouldn't even be a remainder. You just call it a fraction, 1/3. Okay?
Okay.
So you take the part that you would make a remainder, you put it over your divisor, and then it becomes a fraction. And that's what you start doing in 5th grade, and then you even move to making it into a decimal. And that's the main part you're going to move into, making those into decimals, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, 5th grade, we stop using those remainders and start using decimal numbers. All right, well, thank you for calling. I do have your name written down. I folded it in half. I folded it again, which now made it into fourths. First name inside our treasure chest. We're going to move on to our next caller, who I think is it Celica? Hi, this is Count on Us. Who do we have there?
Celicia?
Are you here?
Celicia.
Okay, Celicia.
Hello.
Hi, Celicia. This is Count on Us. Tell us about yourself. What school do you go to?
Cherokee Lane Elementary School.
Oh, another caller. And what grade are you in?
Third, I'm 4th.
Oh, you forgot you got promoted last year, right? Started the new school year. You're in 4th grade. Excellent. And what are you working on in 4th grade?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Do you know your facts?
Yes.
You hesitated. Are you learning your facts?
Yes.
All right. And the biggest piece of advice I can give our students in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, 3rd graders learn your facts. 4th and 5th graders, you got to know them. Because you're moving into fractions, and to do fractions, you have to know multiplication. To be successful and not get frustrated, you have to know multiplication. So, Celicia, what are we working on? Tell us the numbers.
12.
Go ahead, let me hear the whole thing so I know how to space myself. What's the problem?
12 times 8.
12 times 8. Okay, well, 12 timetables are ones that some people memorize and know them by heart. Other people don't. We're going to take this and make it into a simpler problem. Because when you have 2 digits, if you break down 12, how many 10s are there?
1.
Exactly. It's 10 plus 2, right? So this is a simple problem. What is 8 times 10?
80.
80. Simple. And what is 8 times 2?
16.
16, exactly. Well, 8 times 12 is going to be the same thing. How much is 80 plus 16?
Huh?
We said 12 equals 10 plus 2, right?
96.
Exactly. So 2 times 8 is 16, and 8 times 10 is 80, and 80 plus 16 is 96. If we do that here, 8 times 2 is?
16.
16. We'll have that 1 to regroup, the 110. 8 times 10 is 80, plus 10 more is 90. So you get the same answer, but we just want you to understand that if we break down a number into friendly, easy numbers, you can solve the problem the same way. So 12 was kind of easy for the regrouping part, but if you come to one you're not sure about the numbers, break it down, and then you can solve it that way, okay? So just a second strategy to help you. We have her name written down?
Yeah, we do. We're going to put your name in the treasure chest. Now we have 2 names in here.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling. And I think we have more callers today.
We do. Let's go right to them.
Hi, welcome to Count on Us.
Hi.
Hi, who is this?
My name is Kristen Williams.
Kristen, and what school are you calling from?
I'm calling from Walden Woods Elementary School.
Okay, great. Walden Woods. And what grade are you in?
4th.
4th grade. Okay, and how can we help you today?
I have a problem that I have been struggling on for the past 5 days.
Wow, okay.
That's
this
a lot
must
of
be
struggling.
quite a problem. Go ahead.
5,550
Okay. Okay.
times 550.
Wow, no wonder. That's a pretty big problem. Now, have you been working, Kristen, on multiplication in your class?
In school we have been doing division, but multiplication helps me a lot with division.
Sure, it sure does. Very good. Now, how would you tackle this problem? Do you know the first step? Because I bet what's happening, Kristen, is that you're just getting caught on the length of the problem. I bet you know how to multiply it. We just have to make sure that you're very accurate in taking your time on the different steps. So how are we going to start off? What are we going to do first?
So first,
where are we going to start?
You have to multiply the 0 with the 0, and it equals 0.
Very good. We're going to multiply 0 times everything at the top here. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times the other 5 is 0. That's pretty easy. If you want to make sure that you're being accurate, and if you're stuck on it, that's a good way to go through. You don't really have to do that part. We can just skip right ahead to the tens place because you know that that part is going to be 0. But since you were struggling with it, I do want to go through each step with you. Then after the 0 is done, where do we multiply next?
We go over to the ones place and the 55 at the bottom.
Okay, well, this is the tens place, right? We just did the ones place. Now we're going to go to the tens place, right?
Yes.
Okay, since this is really a 50 and not a 5, I need to put a placeholder here because I'm multiplying everything by 50. And when I multiply by a multiple of 10, you need to put a 0 at the end as a placeholder. So now let's get ready to multiply this 50 times everything at the top. What's 5 times 0?
5 times 0 is 0.
Great. 5 times 5.
5 times 5 is 25.
Great. I'm going to put the 5, regroup the 2. 5 times 5 again.
5 times 5 is 25.
Plus the 2 at the top.
27.
Great. I'm going to put the 7, regroup the 2. 5 times 5 again.
5 times 5 is 25.
Plus the 2.
Plus 2 is 27.
Very good. All right, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to erase all the little notes that I took, all the little regroupings. And I like, for me, when I have a problem this long, I like to go through and just cross off each place as I go. So now we're done with the tens place. Now we're going to go next door. What's next door? What place is that?
It's the hundredths place.
Very good. And when you multiply by 100, 100 has 2 zeros after it. So we need to leave 2 zeros as placeholders. And guess what, Kristen? We're going to do the whole thing over again because it's another 5. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 5 times 0.
0.
Great. 5 times 5.
25.
Put the 5, regroup the 2. 5 times 5.
25 plus 2 equals 27.
Excellent. Okay. Regroup the 2 again. 5 times 5, you just told me, is 25. Plus 2 more.
27.
Very good. Now, the hard part to me is finished. We went through each of these, the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and we multiplied. The problem is that when you get to problems that are this large, a lot of times, 4th and 5th graders, they make simple mistakes with the adding at the end. You're not lining up each of your columns. So let's go back to the problem and let's make sure all of our columns are lined up. Sometimes what I like to do, just for accuracy, if I don't have a calculator and I need to do this by hand, you can go through and you can just make yourself a few lines so you know where the columns are. Okay, let's get ready to add. Ready? 0, 0, and 0.
0.
Good. 0, 0, 0.
0.
0, 5, 0.
5.
Great. 7 plus 5.
13.
Ooh. Are you sure?
Yes.
Let's take the big number 7, put 5 more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That might have been where your mistake was. 7 plus 5 is 12. Leave the 2, regroup the 1. 7 and 7.
14
Good,
plus
plus
1 equals 5.
15, right? 15, regroup. 7 plus 2.
9.
Plus 1 more is 10. Put the 0, regroup the 1. 2 plus 1.
3.
Good job. Now you need to go back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put your commas in. Do you know how to read that number, Kristen?
3.
There are 2 commas, so 3.
3 million.
Good. 52,000.
1,500.
Good. No and. 3,052,500. Okay. Wow. Whew.
That was a long problem.
Oh, I'm tired. But guess what? You did a great job with that, and now you know a few other strategies to help you.
And you persevered, and that's a key strategy in mathematics.
Absolutely.
Staying with it, getting through it, making sure you do all the steps diligently and carefully. Your name is going into our treasure chest. Keep watching to the end of the show, or call us back with more problems, or try one of our challenges. And we have people on the line who are trying our challenge as well. We want to remind you, everyone, be patient while you're waiting for your turn. So work on our challenges. Our number is 301-772-0080. And we're going right to the phones for, I think it's Brenna. Hi, this is Count on Us. Who's on the line? Hi, who's this? Brianna?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, this is Count on Us, and we're so glad you called today. Welcome, and tell us what school you go to.
I go to Cherokee Lane.
Oh, a lot of calls from Cherokee
Cherokee
Lane.
Lane.
And what grade are
Okay.
you in?
Second.
Second grade. Miss Shirey teaches second grade.
Yes, I do.
What are you working on in second grade?
I'm working. Well, we have a little competition with the 4th grade, and I just wanted to know what was 8 times 6.
8 times 6, and that pen's not going to help me, so
Oh,
let's
no.
try this one. 8 times 6. Do you know your facts? I know second graders are just learning their addition and subtraction. Do you know your multiplication facts at all?
Yes, I've been practicing on my
Excellent. So
phone.
can you tell us how much 8 times 6 is? Or is that one you need help with?
I think it's 48.
I think you're right. And I was going to tell you, if you didn't know, a lot of people can do the 5s. 8 times 5. Do you know how much 8 times 5 is?
Can you say that again?
When you come to a multiplication fact that you're not sure of, a lot of times it's easy when you come to the 5s, because we can count by 5s, right?
Yes.
So how much is 8 times 5? How much is if we have 8 5s? So 5, 10, 15, what would you count up to? Exactly.
40.
Exactly. So if 8 times 5 is 40, then 8 times 6 would just be 1 more 8. So 40 plus 8 is 48. And that's what you came up with. So you did a good job. So we can either memorize our math facts, which makes it much easier to do, like that. But if you don't know, go to a fact you do know and build the math fact from there. Okay, so that's a strategy. And I hope that your second graders give the 4th graders a run for their money, because 4th graders should know their math facts at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay, Brianna?
Okay.
Thanks for calling, Count on Us. And Ms. Shirey put your name in our treasure chest, so the names are building. And your probability, the chances of winning are getting a little bit smaller each time we put another name in. But we got a lot of room in that box for a lot of calls.
We do, and we have more callers. Let's keep going. Hello, welcome to Count on Us.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Hi, welcome to Count on Us. What school do you go to?
Stephanie called already. I think she's a recall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's calling back to do
all
that
right.
challenge.
And you're going to work on a challenge? Which one?
A.
Okay, card A. All right, 12, 15, 1, 8. Okay. Anytime you're ready, Stephanie.
15 minus 12.
15 minus 12 is?
3.
Is 3.
Ooh,
All day,
I see
every
it
day.
already.
Okay.
I like it.
Times 8 is 24.
3 times 8 equals 24. Okay.
Dip.
Times 1 is 24.
Times 1.
It's ringing.
24. Excellent job, Stephanie. Good job.
We like to ring our bells for those who meet the challenge. Stephanie helped herself. We helped her with some math problem on her own, and now she's calling in for a challenge. Excellent job.
Do you have her name?
Don't toss card A. Don't think we're done, because there is more than one solution to each card. So we're going to remember Stephanie's, because you can't call in and give us Stephanie's solution, but you can call in with a different way to solve this problem. Great job, Stephanie. We're going to take another call right now.
Okay. Hi.
And I think we have Brad.
Yes.
Hey, Brad. How are you?
Good.
What school do you go to?
Turkey Lane.
This is the Cherokee Lane Show
It
today.
is the Cherokee Lane
We
Show.
did have a Walden Wood caller, so
Oh, yes.
thanks, Walden Woods. Hopefully we'll get some other schools calling in. Come on, other schools, give a call. All right, but we love Cherokee Lane. So tell us what your problem is, Brad. How can we help you?
2,000. No, I'm doing regrouping right now.
Oh, regrouping.
What
okay.
grade are you in, Brad?
Second.
Second grade, regrouping. You doing regrouping in second grade?
Almost. We're almost there.
All right, so tell me what number we're working with, Brad.
2,500 minus 1,020.
All right, wait a minute. I heard 2,500, and then what happened? 2,500.
Minus 1.
Oh, minus. So 2,500, like that?
Yes.
Okay, minus.
1,200.
Oh, I thought they were going to trick you and make it harder and put numbers in here.
I know.
So basically, actually, we have some basic facts going on and some numbers that are kind of friendly numbers. Thank goodness, because it's a lot more work with regroup. We don't really even have any regrouping going on here. You sure these are the numbers you're using?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a friendly number, because if we can look at this problem and we kind of cover up the zeros. Let's cover up those zeros. And now this big scary number that's in the thousands is 25 minus 12. That's pretty easy. If you think about having 25 cents and you take away 12 cents, you're taking away about half of it. So you're going to have about that much left. Well, when we add zeros on, we're not really changing. We're changing the value and making a bigger number, but we're not changing how we're going to solve it, okay? So if you have 0, you have no ones, and we're going to take no ones from it, you still have 0 ones, right?
Yes.
And again, in our tens place. And the key here is make sure you know your place value. If you have 0 tens and you take away 0 tens, how many do you have?
0.
You still have 0. Now we're moving to have something. We have 500s. And if we take those 500s and we take 2 of them away, how many hundreds do you have left?
3.
3, exactly. So now we have 300s, and we can see the 300. But now we're going to add our thousands in there. You have 2,000s. You take away or give away 1,000. How many do you have left?
Wait, what did you say?
You have 2,000s. A lot of times people just say 2 minus 1, but we want to make sure we know it's 2,000 take away 1,000. How much is 2 take away 1?
1,000.
Exactly, 1,000. So I'm going to put my comma in to say 1,000. Can you read this for me, Brad?
1,300.
Perfect.
Good, very good.
Perfect. You did a great job with that. And it's good that you know your subtraction facts, because when we start putting numbers in here and you start doing that regrouping, then it gets a
right.
little tougher.
Yep. Well, thank you, Brad, and I'm going to put your name right here in the treasure chest so you can have a chance to win a prize, all right? And we're going to roll on. We're going to roll on to a break.
That sounds like a great idea. While we're regrouping, Brad was going to be regrouping.
Yep.
We're going to regroup now and get ready for a break. What we'd like you to do as we put our numbers back up for our Challenge 24, work on those over the break. Look at your homework. If you're on the line, stay on the line, because we're going to come back and take those calls right after these public service announcements. So we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm here with the email question of the day. The question is, Cameron received the following grades on her math test first quarter: 92, 85, 80, 85, 75, 85, and 100. The questions are, what is the mode of the data set? What is the median of the data set? And what is the range of the data set? To find the mode, the numbers have to be in order from least to greatest. The mode is the number that occurs the most. In this case, it is 85. To find the median, the numbers also have to be in order from least to greatest. And to find the median, and the median is the number in the middle. To find the median, you cross out the number in the front and then the back until you have one number left. In this case, the answer is 85. To find the range, you have to subtract the least number from the greatest number. In this case, it's 75 from 100. I know that 75 cents from $1 is 25 cents left, and so I can make the connection that that would be 25 instead of 25 cents. Okay, that's it for the email question of the day. I hope that was helpful. Goodbye.
Soccer. All across America, it's how kids get fit and have fun. Join us. Go to usyouthsoccer.org.
You said. Yeah, come on, you promised.
Well, the deal was you had to finish your homework first. Okay.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Tips on staying involved. Just one of the many ways PTA can help enrich your child's learning experience and life. Join us today. PTA, every child, one voice.
We are back with the second half of the elementary version of Count on Us, and we are so glad you are with us. Our number is 301-772-0080. We hope that you watched our public service announcement and commercials in there. One of them happened to be our email corner.
It sure did.
And we did not tell you about the email corner at the beginning of the show, so let's tell about the email corner.
The email corner?
Yes.
You can email us in any of your math problems, and what happens is we have some of our wonderful Prince George's County students, so smart, and they come to the studio and they help us figure out what the answer is, and they get to promote themselves on air. They get to do a little commercial just for you.
So if you're a really good math student and you speak well and you'd like to come on and do an email corner problem, tell your teacher. You can contact us at countonus@pgcps.org, Prince George's County Public Schools. COU for Count on Us at pgcps.org. Let us know that you're interested and you have a way to get to our studio. And we would love to work with your teacher and your parent to have you come on and do one of our email corners. But if you can't, certainly send in a problem and you can get your problem solved by another student in the email corner.
That's right.
But speaking of solving problems, we've got a lot on the air, so let's
have
go to it.
Hello. Welcome to Count on Us.
Hello?
Hello. Who is this?
Lanaya.
Lanaya. Welcome to Count on Us. What school do you go to?
Walden Woods Elementary School.
Walden Woods. Okay. And what grade are you in?
Fourth.
Fourth grade. Excellent. And how can I help you today?
I need help on a division problem.
Okay. All right.
13 divided by, 5 divided by 13.
13 divided by 5?
No, she changed it.
Does it look like this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry, mine's a little crooked. All right. So do you remember what the last caller was talking about? She had a strategy for figuring out 13 divided by 5. She had like a little family. Do you remember? Were you listening on the call? No?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, there is a process for this, but since it's so simple, all you really have to do is ask yourself, how many times does 5 go into 13? How many times can I count by 5s and not go over 13?
We want to almost think algebraically. 5 times what number is going to give you 13 without going over?
2.
2, okay. So what is 2 times 5? Because 2 times 5 isn't 13. What's 2 times 5?
10.
2 times 5 is 10. So the first step was to divide. The second step is to multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. Now we're going to subtract and see how many leftovers there are. What's 13 minus 10?
3.
Very good. Now, are there any other numbers up here to bring down?
No.
No. So when we have leftovers, those are called the remainder. So 13 divided by 5 is 2 with 3 leftover, remainder 3.
Lanaya, do you know how to check that problem?
Yes.
All right, so check it for us, because that's a quick, easy problem to check.
Well, we're going to take the answer, 2, and we're going to multiply it by 5. What's 2 times 5?
10.
Very good. And then what you're going to do is add your extras on. We're just going to add those to the mix. 10 plus 3?
13.
Very good. And then your answer should match what you started with. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. We're going to put your name in the treasure chest.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to keep moving because we have a lot of calls.
We do have a lot of calls. Let's move right on to our next caller, who I think goes to Walden Woods with Lanaya. Hi, who's this? This is Count on Us.
Lanaya.
Who is this?
Oh my God.
I'm not sure who this is right now.
I don't
Let's
know.
see. Hi.
Taylor? Is it Taylor?
Hi, this is Count on Us. Is Kaylin there? Nope, Kaylin's gone.
Oh.
Let's see, who do we have? Is Stephanie there?
Yes.
Hi, Stephanie's back. What are we working on this time?
Another challenge.
A different one or another solution to the same one?
A different one.
Oh, because that would have been a challenge, finding 2 solutions on the same card. So I'm throwing that challenge out to you, calling back another time with another solution to one of the ones you're already doing. Which card would you like to do?
C.
C is in cat?
Yes.
All right, so we have a 21, 11, 3, and 6. And I like that you're using the double-digit cards. Those double digits don't scare you off, Stephanie. All right, get us to 24.
Okay. 21 plus 6 equals 27.
All right, I'm with you. 21 and 6
equals 27.
I got it.
Plus 11 equals
27 plus 11?
Yes.
Okay.
Equals 38.
Okay. I got a 3 left. How are you going to take that 3 and get me to 24? Oh, was right. Woe is me, and back to the drawing board, it sounds like.
Oh.
All right, so why don't you do that? Head back to the think table, think through this again, and either call us back with another a solution that works for this one or another solution for the card you already did. Okay, Stephanie?
Okay.
Great. Thanks for calling. Count on us.
I think we have some more callers. We're going to move right along. Hello. Welcome to Count on Us.
Hello.
Hi, who is this?
Christiana.
Christiana. And what school are you calling from?
Cherokee Lane Elementary.
Cherokee Lane again. Okay, and what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade? Okay, and how can I help you today?
I have a multiplication problem.
Okay, and what multiplication problem would that be?
Okay, 3,670.
Wow, okay.
Times 970.
Times 970. Oh, again, these big, long problems. Now, Christiana, I think it's just that you're probably just not being accurate because it's so long, because I think you can get through step by step. So help me out. Where do I start?
What's the ones place?
I love that, the ones place. And what do I do?
Well, you have to multiply 0 times 0.
Yep.
And that's 0.
Good. And then 0 times 7?
And that's 0.
0 times 6?
0.
0 times 3?
0.
Good. Okay, now, as I showed the other caller, I just cross them off as I go just to keep myself organized. Let's go to the next column. What column is that?
The 10.
Good. And that's a 7 in the tens column, so I'm really multiplying by 70, so I need to put my little placeholder. Now, let's multiply by 7. 7 times 0?
0.
Good. 7 times 7?
49.
Excellent. Regroup the 4. 7 times 6?
42.
Good. 43, 44, 45.
46.
46. Put the 6, regroup the 4. 7 times 3?
21.
22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, now I'm done with that one. I'm going to erase my regroupings.
You put another 0 under the 1.
All right, but now we're moving to the hundreds place, aren't we?
Yeah.
100, if I had the number 100 here, well, it's 900, I would have 2 zeros. So we have to move over 2 places before we start.
Oh.
Oh, okay, here we go. 9 times 0?
Is 0.
Good. 9 times 7?
63.
Good. 63. Regroup the 6. 9 times 6?
54.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Good. 9 times 3?
27.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, now we have this big bunch of mess at the bottom that we just have to add up. And if I were you, sometimes when I have these big problems, I make sure I just do...
Yeah.
Yep, make my columns. All right, let's get ready to add. 0, 0, 0.
0.
0, 0, 0.
0.
0, 9, 0.
9.
Good. 6 and 3.
9.
Good. 5 and 0.
5.
2 and 3.
5.
And 3 is just by himself. So mark back every 3. Make yourself your commas. Let's read this number. You ready?
3,055,900.
Careful. Take this whole part together. 559,000. 900. Very good. All right. Excellent job. We're going to put your name in the treasure chest. Thank you so much for calling.
Can I do one of the challenges?
Sure. Which one?
Card B.
Card B. All right. Card B. 7934. That's a hard one. Okay. 7934. Anytime you're ready.
Okay. Okay. 7 times 9.
7 times 9 is?
63. Oh, wait. And minus 34.
You can't make it 34. You have to use the 3 and the 4. But that was a good try, okay? I want you to keep working on that and call us back during the show when you get your answer, okay?
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you for calling, and thank the rest of our callers who are on the line. We're going to get to another caller right now. And hi, this is Count on Us. Who do we have there? Hi, who's this? This is Count on Us. Who do we have out there?
Danae Barnett.
Is Diney there?
Oh.
Hi, what's your name?
Danae.
Danae. Hi, Danae. What school do you go to?
Brandywine Elementary.
Yes, another school. Excellent.
Yay.
Brandywine. And what grade are you in, Danae?
5th.
5th grade. A lot of 5th grade callers. What can we help you with, Danae? What kind of problem?
Division.
Division. And hopefully you've been watching because you can learn as we do the problems for the other students
Absolutely.
as well. So, Danae, what's the problem? What are the numbers we're working with?
5 divided by 968.
5 divided by 958?
Yes.
5 divided by 958. So is this
Yes.
what I'm, look at my problem, is that correct?
Yes.
Are you sure? Can you see
I
the
think.
TV?
No.
Oh, you can't see the TV. Okay. Well, I put the 5 inside the little house or the little division symbol. Is that where you want the 5, on the inside or the outside?
Outside.
That's what I thought. I wrote it the way you said it, though, and I wanted you to see that it doesn't look right. We can solve this kind of a problem, but not really in 5th grade. So I'm going to take this problem, erase it, and I'm going to write it. And what you want to say is 958 divided by 5. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And let me ask you this. If we did a quick estimation before we get started, 958 is close to 1,000, right?
Yes.
And how many 5s are in 1,000? Do you know that? How many 5s are in 10 if we looked at just the 10?
2.
2, exactly. So if we put a 2 here and then we have 2 more zeros, I'm going to use this symbol that means about. We're looking at an answer of about 200, okay? Probably
Okay.
going to be a little less than 200 because we rounded this up to 1,000. But let's see. We know we're going to have a 3-digit answer. So here we go. This is really 900, and then 5 10s or 50, and then 8 1s. But when we do our division, the algorithm that we've learned is to say how many 5s are there in 9, or what number times 5 is going to be almost 9 without going over.
5. So 1.
Exactly, because we said 2 is going to give us 10, and we only have 9. So 1 times 5 is 5. Using that same strategy we've been using, we divided, now we multiplied, and now we're going to subtract. What is 9 minus 5?
4.
4, exactly. And now 4 is less than 5. That's our little check or our cat. And we're going to bring down the next digit, which is 5. What number times 5 is going to give you 45?
9.
Exactly. There's 9 5s in 45. 9 times 5 is 45. When we subtract, we get?
We get
45 minus 45.
5. We get 40.
45 minus 45. You're subtracting the whole thing.
Oh, 0.
0. We have one more digit left to bring down. It's an 8. How many 5s are there in 8?
1.
1. 1 times 5 is 5. And if we subtract 8 minus 5, what do we get?
3.
3. Now you're in 5th grade. Are you using remainders, decimals, or fractions as what to do with this extra piece?
Remainders.
All right. During this year, you're going to learn how to use decimals, but right now we'll take it and make it a remainder of 3. So our quotient came to 191 with a remainder of 3. We estimated it to be about 200. Tells me we're pretty good.
That's right.
And if you on your own take the 191, because we have some other callers, 191, multiply it times the 5, and add in that remainder of 3, you should come right back to where you started. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent job. Your name is in our treasure chest, and we're not that far away from pulling out of our treasure chest, so keep watching.
All right, we're going to keep moving on. Thanks for calling. Let's move on to our next caller. Hello. Welcome to Count on Us.
Hello?
Hello. Who is this?
Kaylin Williams.
Who is this?
Kaylin Williams.
Kaylin Williams. Okay, Kaylin, what school do you go to?
Walden Woods Elementary.
Now, Kaylin called earlier. You don't sound like the same person. Are you with the person who called in earlier?
I am Kaylin Williams. I am Kristen Williams' sister.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I could hear the difference in the voices.
All right, Kaylin, how can I help you today?
You said 100 plus 9,000 plus 6,000.
Oh, we're adding 3
Oh,
numbers.
so 9,000 plus 6,000 plus what was the other one?
100.
Ooh, 100. Okay, this is a good problem. All right, this is a good problem because you have to make sure that you have your places lined up. Okay? What I like to do, I've been telling people all day, if you're a person that gets a little bit confused, if you want to be very accurate, you can just make yourself some columns. The 1s, the 10s, the 100s, the 1000s. Now we're ready to add. Okay? Let's get ready to add. Let's start in the 1s column. So 0, 0, and 0.
And I just, before you start adding those, let me just say, Ms. Shirey keeps stressing these columns because a lot of students, if you started that 100 over here, makes that whole problem wrong, okay? So it's very important. A lot of students use graph paper if it becomes difficult to align the numbers, but making sure you have the right place value is key to solving that problem.
Okay, so 0, 0 plus 0.
0.
Good. 0, 0, 0.
0.
Okay, 0, 0, 1.
1.
We got tag team going
I
on solving the
know.
problem.
9 plus 6.
15.
Okay, and we don't have any other columns, so I'm going to put down the full amount. Count back 3 and put my comma. Do you know what that number is? That's a hard one. 15,000.
100. 100.
There it is. Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I hope that helped. I hope you learned how to line up your numbers. Yes.
Can my sister try one of the challenges?
Does she have a solution ready for us? Has she already solved it and worked on it?
Yes.
Okay, then
Okay,
let's do
all
that real
right,
quick.
let's do that. Which one?
Number A.
Oh, another solution for letter A? Okay, our challenge 24, letter A, 12, 15, 8, 1. Go ahead.
12 times 15.
Oh, 12 times 15 is?
12 times 15.
It's a very big number.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to recover from that one. Remember, we need to get back to 24. Okay.
And your sister told us you had your solution ready. We do have a lot of callers who've been waiting patiently, so work on that, and if you come up with an answer that makes 24, give us a call back, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. So we're going to move on to our next caller, and I think we have Carlos on the line. Hi, Carlos. Hi, this is Count on Us. Who do we have there?
Carlos.
Carlos. Hey, what school do you go to?
Cherokee Lane.
Cherokee Lane. What grade are you in, Carlos? What grade?
5th grade.
Let me ask you to turn your TV down because that's why we're hearing an echo, so I can hear myself twice and I can hear you. All right? Volume on the TV's down. Talk to me through the phone. Tell me what your problem is.
15 times 5.
A lot of fives dealing with our numbers, and fives are those friendly. We love fives because we learn how to skip count in kindergarten and 1st grade, and we learn to count our fingers, and we learn to count nickels that are counting by fives and points on a star. So fives are really nice numbers. So 5 times 15, and you know your 5 times tables, Carlos?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Let's do this. What is 5 times 5?
25.
Well, what am I going to do with those digits? I'm going to write both of them here.
Put the 5 on the bottom of the 5.
Okay. And what do I do with the, you said 25. What do I do with the 20?
Put the 2 on top of the 1.
Put the 2 on top of the 1. I want to regroup it and say I'm going to take those extra 2 tens and put them up here. 5 times 1 is?
5.
5 plus we want to make sure, and it's really 5 times 10, so it's 50 plus 2 more tens is?
7.
7 or 70. So your product comes to?
75.
75. Great job, Carlos.
All right.
Okay.
I'm putting your name in the treasure box.
Thank you.
It's filling up. It's filling up fast.
It's filling up fast. We love that we have so many callers on our first show of the new season. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more names in there. Go.
Okay. Welcome to Count on Us. Hello. Who's next?
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
Bode.
Bode. Okay. What school are you calling from?
Leonard Woods Elementary.
First caller from there today. Thank you.
Okay. And how can I help you?
I'm kind of stuck on this long division problem.
Oh, another one. You get them all.
I get all the long division. Okay, go ahead.
958
Okay.
divided by 5.
Oh, I think we just did this
We
one.
just did. You must be.
Oh, no, that's not 5. That's 5. It's 7.
7.
I was going to say we just did the same exact problem.
No, it's 7, not 5. I just read it wrong.
Okay, say it again.
958 divided by 7.
958 divided by 7. Okay. All right, do you know where to start?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Wait, let me ask you this real quick. We just did 958 divided by 5. Do you think this quotient is going to be more or less than that?
I have no idea.
Well, we had 5 people and we were dividing 958, and they each got almost 200 each. They got 190. Do you remember?
One, I think. I can't remember. 191.
I think it was 197. 190 something they each got. And now you're dividing that same amount between 7 people. Do you think they'll get more or less than they got when you divided the same amount between 5 people?
Less?
Less, sure, because you're dividing it amongst more people. Great, now let's solve the problem.
Okay, where do we start?
7 goes into 9 one time.
Good. 1 times 7 is?
1 times 7 equals 7.
Good. And 9 minus 7?
Equals 2.
Great. Then we need to bring down the rest of our numbers. Bring down the 5. 7 into 25.
And bring down the 8 too.
Well, let's do one at a time. 7 into 25.
7 is to 25. 7, 21. 3 times.
3 times.
Excellent.
Good.
Good
3
strategy.
times 7 was?
3 times 7 is 21.
Good. 25 minus 21?
20. No, 24. It's 4.
4. Good. Now we can bring down that 8. 7 into 48?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm stuck.
Well, I already know that 7 times 7 is 49, and that's too high. So let's go down 1. 7 times 6. Let's try that one.
7 times 6. 7 times 6 is 42.
Good. 7 times 6 is 42. Subtract 48 minus 42.
6.
Good. So that would be our remainder because, of course, there are no more to bring down. Remainder of 6. So we were right. If we have to divide the same amount by 7 people, they only get 136 of whatever it is instead of 191, and that makes sense. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Vode, we got your name written down, and I think we're going to try and get maybe 1 or 2 more calls in. Let's see what we can do, and then we're going to do our drawing, so keep watching. All right, so here we go. Edwin, are you there?
Yes.
Excellent. You're going to be our last caller for today, so let's make it a good one. How can we help you, Edwin? What school do you go to?
Cherokee Lane.
Cherokee Lane. So they have been the school of the day. Cherokee Lane, followed by Walden Woods. All right, and what grade are you in, Edwin?
4th.
4th, okay. Turn down your TV. Talk to me through the telephone, okay, so we don't hear the echo?
Okay.
All right, so turn it down and tell me what the problem is. Oh, I'm still hearing it.
There.
All right, here we go. Tell me what the problem is.
5,550.
5,550. What are we doing with that?
Yes.
And what are we doing?
Multiply by 2.
Times 2. So we're doubling it. So we're doing the same thing as if we added 5,550 2 times, okay? So let's do our basic facts. 2 times 0 is?
Is 0.
Sure, anything times 0 is 0. 2 times 5?
10.
Is 10. Let's put down the 0 and remember to regroup the 1. We're moving to the hundreds place. 2 times 500 is?
Is 10.
10 or 1,000 plus 1?
Equals 11.
11. Let's put down the 1 and regroup the other 1 into the thousands place. How much is 2 times 5,000?
Let's see.
You can say the 10 again. That's okay. 2 times 5 is?
10.
Plus 1 more?
11.
11. Where do we put our comma?
Between the 1 and the 1 on 111.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 places in. Read me the solution or the product.
What?
Can you read me the answer, the product?
11,100.
Perfect.
11,100.
11,000. Don't say the end. 11,100. Excellent. Did he make it in the box?
He did.
He made it in. We're ready for our drawing. Edwin, you are our last caller going into our treasure chest. Miss Shirey is shaking it up. And picking up
jumped
some.
out.
Well, we got him back in. So here we go. Our first winner for the 2012 13th season. Whoa, we got numbers. Here we go. The first winner is Kristen from Walden Woods. Congratulations. Thank you to all of our callers today. We're glad to see you with us. And we are getting you ready for our next show that's coming on from 5 till 6 o'clock.
That's right.
Same number, 301-772-0080. For Ms. Shirey and myself, remember, you can always
count on us.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mr. B, and today I'm going to do a mini lesson on probability. All right, let's take a look at my paper here. And have you noticed on my paper I have 10 colored teddy bears? I have 4 green. I have 3 red. I have 2 blue. And I have 1 yellow. Now, probability means what are the chances of me choosing any of these colors out of the total number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my teddies, I'm going to put them back in the bag here. Okay. I'm going to give them a shake. I'm going to reach them without looking, and I'm going to pull out 1. I got a green here. Okay. I'll do it again. I pulled out a red this time. All right. Now, probability is just the chance of what color I will pull out. So let's take a look, and what will be the probability of choosing a green, a red, a blue, or a yellow? All right. The probability. Let's start with green. Okay, we know there are 4 green in the bag, and we know there's a total of 10 teddies. If I was to simplify 4/10, I could simplify that to 2/5. Okay, keep in mind that we can also write the fraction. We can write it as a decimal, which would be 0.40, or we could write it as a percent, which would be 40%. All right, so that's green. Let's try the probability of red. All right, there are 3 red. Once again, one of the reasons I put them back is so my denominator would always stay 10. It would always be constant. So the probability would be 3/10, which would cannot be simplified. But as a decimal, we can write that as 0.30 or 30 hundredths, and that's 30%. All right. Probability of blue. Okay. The probability of blue would be 2/10. 2 because there are 2 blue in the bag out of a total of 10. Okay. 2/10 can be simplified to 1/5. Which, if we want to write it as a decimal, 20 hundredths, and as a percent, 20%. Again, you can write probability as a fraction, a decimal, or a percent. Finally, we have our yellow, and there is 1 yellow out of the total of 10, which, again, 1/10 cannot be simplified, but if we were to write it as a decimal, it would be 1 hundredths, and that would be 10%. All righty? So, if you take a look at this, my denominator always stays constant, which is 10. But again, keep in mind that we can write it as a fraction, a decimal, or a percent. I'm Mr. B. This was my mini lesson on probability. Thanks, and have a nice day.
Across America, Service Learning is helping students improve their grades and their communities. Service Learning makes school exciting by connecting the classroom with community service projects.
Before Service Learning, I was just an ordinary student causing mischief during class. After Service Learning started, I got so involved into it, I started paying attention more, picked up my grades.
Okay, very good.
Service Learning absolutely drives academic success.
Working together, students solve real problems, build new skills, and apply their knowledge in a whole new way.
The great thing about Service Learning is it gives you this opportunity to go out into the world and do things hands-on.
Inside the classroom and out, Service Learning opens new doors and brings learning to life. Service Learning can make a difference in your school. Visit Learn and Serve America at learnandserve.gov to find out how.
Hey, come on, let's play golf, America.
Did you know June is Women's Golf Month? It's a chance to get outdoors, get exercise, have fun with friends, and meet new ones.
It's easier and more affordable than you think.
PGA of America and LPGA teaching and club professionals will help you learn and enjoy the great game of golf.
Go to playgolfamerica.com for more information and to find a host facility near you.
because how many ways are there to solve math?
Many! Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solving perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to the secondary edition of Count on Us. I'm Mr. Belton along with my co-host.
I'm Mrs. Walters. I'm
And
so
we
lucky
are
to be here with you today.
glad to assist you all this evening from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Remember that the phone number to reach us is 301-772-0080. If you have Comcast, the show airs on channel 96. Verizon, the show airs on channel 38. And if you have neither Comcast nor Verizon, you can check us out on our county website, www.pgcps.org. So, Ms. Walters, it's good to be back.
I know,
Another year
another
Count
school
on Us.
year, yay! It
How
took
was
us a
your
little
day
while,
today?
but we're here.
How
It
was
was
your day?
good. It was good. Busy as usual.
All right. We
Learning
want to show the 24 challenges.
I certainly can. All right. As you know, we always have a challenge on here for Count on Us.
Okay, we have
Go ahead. You take care of that.
24 challenge. What you want to do is use all 4 numbers only one time. Any combination of the 4 operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, to produce a result of 24. Card A, we have 14, 9, 3, and 2. Card B, we have 7, 5, 4, and 1. Card C, we have 8, 7, 6, 2. Card D, we have 2 8s, 5, and 2. The dots in the corners dictate the difficulty. 1 is straightforward, 2 is intermediate, and the 3 dots are the most challenging. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you all call in, please ask your math question first, but also don't hesitate to attempt one of the 24 challenges.
And make sure that, take a look at the cards now, jot down the numbers, and have your solution ready for us. Okay?
And this red dot in the center differentiates the 9s from the 6s. The 9s have the red dot. The 6s do not have the red dot.
All right.
Looks like we're ready for our first call.
I think
Ms.
so.
Walters.
We have folks on the line waiting to get on. We'll take our first caller now.
Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, who is this?
Maya.
Hi, Maya. How are you today?
Good.
Good. What school do you attend?
I go to Kettering Middle.
Kettering Middle School. All right. What have you been working on at Kettering?
Percents and multiplication and everything else.
Okay. Well, what is your question about today?
How do you multiply percent?
How do you multiply percent?
Multiply percents. Do you have a particular
problem? Yeah.
Question in mind, Maya?
Like.
Do you have
how do you multiply 21 and 23%?
How do you multiply
21 times 23%?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be time here, Mr. Belton.
21%
of 21 or 23% of 21. Is that what you want?
Both. They're both percent.
Are you watching the show, Maya?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to write it and you tell me whether or not I have it correct. Is it 23% of 21? Is that correct?
No, it's 23% of 21%.
23% of 21%.
Does it have to be of something?
Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you want to do when you multiply by a percent, the first thing you want to do is convert your percent into a decimal. Do you know how to change percents into decimals, Maya?
Not really.
Okay, what we want to do is move our decimal 2 places from right to left. Currently, our decimal is here. We move it twice from right to left. 23% as a decimal is 23 hundredths. So when we take 23% of 21, Maya, do you know what operation the word of signals?
Yes.
What operation?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So we'll take 21 times 23%, which we have already converted into a decimal. Now, are you familiar with 2-digit multiplication, Maya?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move our question up so we have some more space. So right now we have 21 times 23%, which we've converted to a decimal. Okay, Maya, what's the first thing we do?
Multiply the right.
Multiply the right. What digit do we start with?
3.
We multiply 3 times what digit first?
1.
And that gives us?
3.
Then we take?
Then we multiply 3 times 2.
Then we multiply 3 times 2. That gives us?
6.
6. Okay, now we're done with our first row being multiplied by 3. Now, before we multiply the row by 2, there's a digit that we have to place here for our placeholder. What's that digit, Maya? A 0?
Yes.
That's our placeholder. Now we do 2 times 1, that gives us?
2.
And 2 times 2, that gives us?
4.
4. Now we're ready to do what?
Add.
Add. 3 and 0, that sum would be?
3.
6 and 2?
8.
And then our 4. Now, Maya, how many digits do we have after our decimal in our multiplication problem?
2.
2 digits. So that tells us, so that dictates how many times we move our decimal from right to left. So going from right to left, move our decimal once, twice. So do you know how to pronounce this number here? This number here. How do we pronounce that number?
4 and 83 hundredths.
4 and 83 hundredths, and then our percent symbol. So 23%, going back to your original question, 23% of 21% is 4 and 83 hundredths percent. Does that give you a better understanding of multiplying percents?
Yes.
Do you have, is there another question that you want to attempt?
No, thank you.
Before we let you go, Maya, do you want to try a 24 challenge?
Sure.
Okay. Miss Walters? Okay,
Yes.
here our cards
Here
right
we
here.
go. Here we go.
Okay,
All
Maya.
right.
You have card A, B, C, and D. Which card would you like to try?
C.
C?
Yes.
So you have 8, 7, 6, and 2. Are you familiar with 24 challenge, Maya?
Not really.
Okay, what you want to do is use each number only one time, and you can use any combination of the 4 operations that you choose to produce a result of 24. So you can add, subtract, multiply, divide. It is totally up to you. So what I'm going to do is list your 4 numbers, 8, 7, 6, 2, and as you use them, I'm going to cross them out so you know that you cannot use them again.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
8 plus 7 equals 15. And 15 plus 6 equals
15 plus 6.
15 plus 6 equals 21.
Okay.
And 21 plus 2 equals 23.
Close.
Do you remember what we were trying to get, Maya?
24.
24. So you were 1 point away.
But you know what? Go ahead and continue to work with that problem. I'm sure that you will get it. Okay?
Now, we're going to go back for a second, Maya, just to make sure we clarified your question. Your original question.
Yeah, because I was thinking if you said 23% of 21, but you gave us 2%, so I wasn't quite sure. You said 23% of 21% or 21? Maya?
I don't know. I learned this in class today, but I forgot how to do it.
Okay, but were you finding percent of percents or percents of a number?
Percent of a number.
Yeah, percent of a number. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Because the way I was thinking about it was it wouldn't have been quite what you guys had worked out, but it's okay. But remember, you talked about I think you said that you had problems turning percents into decimals. If you go back to when you were in elementary school, this is how I looked at it. 23%, you know, percent is always asking you to do something out of how many?
2.
Well, out of 100.
Percent is per 100.
Per 100, okay? So if I were to turn this into a fraction, it would be 23 over 100. And to turn this into a decimal would be 23 hundredths. Okay?
Yes.
So that's how it goes from one stage to the other, or, you know, from here to here to here, whatever. But you learned this probably in the 5th grade or 6th grade. What grade are you in now?
6.
Yeah. Okay, so you're learning it now also. But that's one way that you can think about it. Okay, especially when you start multiplying or subtracting. It's really easy to turn fractions into decimals and work with numbers like that. Okay?
Yes.
All righty.
All right. Thank you for calling, Maya.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned for the end of the show to see if you are our lucky winner.
And your name is going into our treasure box.
All right. We have another caller.
All right. Who's our next caller?
Next caller, are you there?
Hi. Who's this?
Ariana Nelson.
Hi, Ariana. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What school do you attend?
Cherokee Lane Elementary.
Cherokee Lane
Elementary.
I bet you know Miss Sun, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the best.
Okay.
All right. Well, how can I help you, Ariana?
I have a division problem.
All right. Let's get to it.
Division problem?
Let me put your name in our treasure chest.
You want me to do the writing?
Yes, you can do the writing. That'll be fine.
Ariana, what's your division problem?
Okay. 429 divided by 8.
429 divided by 8.
And what grade are you in, Ariana?
4th.
Fourth grade.
All right, so do you know your multiplication?
Yes.
Okay. You got to say it like you mean it. All right. Because in order to do division, you really do have to know your multiplication facts, okay? It helps a lot. All right, let's get started. How many times can 8 go into this 4 in the hundreds place?
Without going over, it can go in 5 times.
All right, so we're going to hit these first 2 digits here, right? So we put our 5 over which number?
The 2.
Good job.
Okay.
We put our 5 over the 2. And how much is 8 times 5?
40.
40.
40.
All right. Now what do we do?
You subtract.
Yes, we
You
do.
subtract.
And 2 minus 0 will give us?
2.
Mm-hmm. And 4 minus 4 is nothing, so we can just leave that blank. Now, what's the next step in our division?
You bring down the 9.
Excellent.
Very good.
Excellent. All right, so now we have 29. Now you divide 8 into 29.
And that gives you 3.
Okay.
Where does the 3 go?
Over top of the 9.
Very good.
Good job. That place value is really important. How much is 8 times 3?
24.
Okay.
24.
And we subtract, and what is our difference?
9 minus 4 is 5.
Good job.
9 minus 4 is 5. Now, Ariana, does your teacher require you to record your answer as a mixed number, or
No.
can you leave it like this?
No.
What do you normally put? What would you say this 5 would be?
The remainder?
Yes.
The remainder.
So you normally put R for remainder?
Yes.
Yes, remainder 5. Now, has your teacher showed you how to check your answer to make sure that you're correct?
Yes.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me to multiply.
Okay, what are you going to multiply? Let's see if you know those vocabulary terms.
Multiply my quotient.
My quotient.
Your quotient, good. Somebody's helping you, so they don't know. They know their vocabulary.
What's your quotient, Ariana?
53.
53. So off to the side, we're going to multiply our quotient by our divisor. Which number is our divisor?
Oh, the dividend. The dividend?
No, you were
Not
right
the dividend.
first time.
You were right the first time. We take our quotient, 53, times our divisor. What's our divisor?
8.
8.
Good.
Okay. So now, again, 3 times 8.
Is 24.
Which digit do I place here?
We put the 4 under the 8.
And which digit do I carry?
The 2.
Okay. Now we do 8 times.
8 times 5.
That gives us?
40.
And what do we do with the 40 and 2?
We add 2 to it.
And that gives us?
42.
Okay. Now what's the last step to checking our answer?
You add the remainder.
Which was?
Which is 5.
Okay. And when we add 424 with 5, that gives us?
429.
429. Now, Ariana, did you really need help?
She
It
did a
sounds
great
like
job.
you knew every step of the way.
But that was a good review for our other viewers.
Very good job. Very good
nice.
job.
Very, very nice.
Can I do a challenge?
Sure,
You want to do the 24 challenge?
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay.
Which one would you want to do?
Which card? You have A, B, C, D.
I want to do the A.
Which card?
Card A.
Card A. Okay, we have 14,
14.
9, 3, and 2. Are you familiar with 24, Ariana?
Yes.
Okay. You tell me what to write.
Okay. 14 plus 9 is
14 plus 9 is?
24.
Not 24.
Oh, I mean 23.
23. Okay, so you can't use the 14 or the 9 again. You use those two numbers. You still have to use the 3 and the 2.
23 minus 3 is 20.
Say
that again.
23 I'm going to do 23 minus 2.
23 minus 2
Uh-huh.
is
20, 22, 21.
21. Okay, you can't use the 2. Now, what's left?
Plus 3 is 24.
Plus 3 is 24.
Woo, you got to ring the bell on that one. Good job, Ariana.
So, Ariana, your name goes into the hat once for asking your question.
And twice
for solving the challenge. Very good job.
Does it count if somebody else helped me and they get their name in the box?
Well, we're going to put your name in the box.
We're going to put your name in the box because you're the caller. So tell your helper that we said thank you for helping.
Yes.
But you get the prize.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, I'm the helper, the one who did the challenge.
You're the helper. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling.
We enjoyed your call very much, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Take
Bye-bye. Oh, that was
Next
fun.
caller.
We have Jaden.
Hi.
Hi, Jaden. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Okay. What school do you attend?
Gwen Park.
Gwen Park.
Park
do you
Middle
know this guy sitting over here?
Gwen Park Middle School is in the house.
Do you know Mr. Belton?
Yes.
Is he a good teacher?
No, he 8th grade.
He's 8th grade. Okay, she said he's 8th grade.
No, I thought he said he's a great teacher. And
she said that
do
too.
Know that.
That's what she said. It sounded like 8th grade. She said great teacher. That's what she said.
He is a great teacher.
Okay, Jaden, how can we help you this evening?
My problem is 36 divided by 3.
36 divided by 3?
Yes.
Okay.
36 divided by 3?
Is that
divided by 3.
And you have to divide it again by 3?
Yes.
So is the first quotient in parentheses?
Yes.
So it's 36 divided by 3. Are you watching, Jaden?
Yes.
Take a look at your
Okay. So is that your expression?
I don't think they're showing that. Can we get a shot? Can we get a shot of the paper? Okay, we're waiting. We need a shot of the problem.
Can we get a shot of the problem?
Okay, well, we have 36.
We have 36 divided by 3 in parentheses, Jaden.
Yes.
Divided by 3.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what are you supposed to follow in evaluating this expression?
I'm supposed to do the parentheses first.
Because we are following what?
Under parentheses.
Okay, the parentheses is the first step in following the order.
Order of operations.
Order of operations. Okay, now 36 divided by 3. Okay, here's our shot. We have is that written correctly?
Like it's like that, but it's 36.
And then the division
and the
sign.
Problem divided by 3.
It's okay. Well, I'm gonna try to write it. So we have. Is it like that?
No, it got the dividing sign in it.
The division sign is in there instead.
Oh, so you have this. 36 divided by 3 in parentheses, and then that result divided by 3, like that?
Yes.
Okay. So the parentheses comes first. So what is 36 divided by 3?
12.
12.
Good.
And then what do we do with our 12?
You got to divide by 3.
We divide that by 3, and 12 divided by 3 is?
4.
4. Is that? Did you already solve this problem, Jaden?
Yes.
Did you get 4?
Yes.
So you are correct.
Good way to check.
Very good job.
Good way to check, Jaden.
You have any other questions for us?
I would like to do the challenge.
You want to do the 24 challenge?
All right.
Yes.
Jaden, what school did you say you went to again?
Gwen Park Middle.
Gwen Park Middle School.
Okay. I just want to make sure I get that down.
Who's your math teacher, Jaden?
Miss McCann.
Miss McCants. Okay.
I know Miss McCants told you guys to call today. That's
all
good
right.
thing.
So we're going to have to make sure Miss McCants gives you some buzzing bucks for calling.
All right. Can you hand me that blue marker? And I can try to help Jaden out here.
Okay,
all right,
Jaden, here are your options for the 24.
Which card would you like to do? A, B, C, or D?
B.
B as in boy.
Yes.
All right, here we
Okay.
go. Let's see. We have 7, 5, 4, and 1. All right, whenever you're ready.
7 times 4 is 28.
7 times 4 is 28.
Is 28.
Okay, we're good.
So the 7 and the 4 is gone. So you have the 5 and the 1 remaining.
Minus 5.
Minus 5 is
23.
23.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 is
24.
24.
Oh, you gotta ring the bell, ring the
Hey.
bell. All right.
Someone else's name is going in the hat twice.
All right. Well,
Okay,
we do have your
Jaden.
name down here, Jaden.
Now, although you've called and done the challenge, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the show. You just might be our lucky winner.
Yes.
All right?
We're gonna go to a break now, Mr. Belton.
We're
It's
gonna
going by so
take
fast.
callers. Please be patient. We will be right back with you all after we take a short break.
Hi, I'm James. I'm from Tilton Elementary School. I'm here today for the email question of the day. Mary needed to place a fence in her yard in order to keep her sheep in. If her yard is a rectangle with a length of 26 feet and a width of 20 feet, how much fencing will she need? Well, let's take a look. So first, I would draw a rectangle to represent her feet. Then I would draw 26 feet at one side and 26 feet on the opposite side. Then I would draw 20 feet at one and another side, and then 20 at the opposite side to represent the fencing. Since we're talking about perimeter, since I have to do perimeter, I have to add all the numbers. 26 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20. 6 plus 6 equals 12, so I'll put the 2 at the bottom and carry the 1. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Then I'll add the 1. That equals 92 feet. So the fencing of her yard will be 92 feet. That's it for the email question of the day. Stay tuned for some more on Count on Us.
At this moment, across the country, families are packing their bags for a getaway. And no matter where they end up, they'll all be home by dinner. Plan your own at playgolfamerica.com. From finding programs in your area to finding advice from PGA professionals, playgolfamerica.com has a way for you to get away. Visit today for details. playgolfamerica.com, your link to the game.
It's easy, Grandpa. Brush your teeth twice a day. Floss your teeth once a day. That's a way to fight decay, hey, hey. Brush and floss every day, hey, hey. Healthy smiles are the way, hey, hey, hey.
You can keep your smile for a lifetime, even a boomer-saurus like me.
Boomers, you gotta love them.
Welcome back to Count on Us again. This is your host, Mr. Belton, along with
Ms. Walters.
And we are ready to continue answering you all's questions.
And the lines are full.
And it's all Gwen Park Middle School.
Oh, my
Isn't that
goodness.
something?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Those students at Gwen Park love their math.
They represent.
We're not going to keep you all waiting any longer.
Let's take that first
caller,
call.
Are you there?
Hi. Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Tashani.
Tashani. Hi, Tashani. How are you today?
Fine, and you?
I am wonderful, thank you. And thank you for calling. We know that you go to Gwen Park Middle School.
Hey, Gwen Park Middle School.
But what we'd like to know is, what problem would you like us to help you with today?
The beginning of a parentheses, 12 minus 6.
Oh, are you doing order of operation?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
12 minus 6 in parentheses.
Times 8 minus 3 in parentheses.
Times 8 minus 3.
8 minus 3 in parentheses?
No, times 8 minus 3.
Yes.
Are you watching the show, Tashani?
Yes.
Like that? Can you see it?
Yes, it's like that.
Okay.
Now, when we evaluate numerical expressions, Tashani, there's something that we have to follow. You know what that is?
Mommy.
I think they don't know.
What do we follow?
I have a problem with the times in the middle of the parentheses.
You have a problem with?
Do you normally see it as an X? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I see it as an X.
Oh, okay. But just for your information, know that you can also represent multiplication with this point.
Dot or point.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now, what do we do for, what's the first thing we do? When we evaluate expressions, we follow the order of operations?
First we do the parentheses.
First we do the parentheses. Okay. 12 minus 6 would be?
6.
And then we skip over multiplication and we evaluate the other expression that's within parentheses. What do we get when we do 8 minus 3?
5.
5. And then once we have our two values, what do we do with 6 and 5?
You multiply them.
And we get what as our final answer?
30.
30. Very good, Tashani.
All right. Good job, Tashani.
Is that, did you already try this problem before you called, or you were solving it right now?
I tried it before I called. I was checking it.
Did you get 30?
Yes.
Very good, and very, very studious of you to call to check your answer.
That's right.
All right.
I think that's
You
great.
have any other questions?
Yes. Can I do a challenge?
You want to do the 24 challenge?
Okay. Have you worked out a solution to one of them yet? Or do you think you can do it on the spot? Let's see.
Okay.
Which card would you like? A, B, C, or D?
D.
D. Okay. The challenge.
3 dot. The hard one. Okay.
8.
We have 2
8,
8s.
5 and 2.
5 and 2.
All right, Tashani. What do you want to start?
It's 2 8s.
Yes.
Okay. Can I do letter C then?
You want to do letter C?
Okay, you want to change your mind? No problem.
We have 8,
2, 7, and 6.
6, 2.
Okay.
Okay. 8 plus 7 is 15.
8 plus 7 is 15. Okay. So you use the 8 and the 7.
Okay. 15 times 2.
15 times 2
Ooh.
is
30.
30. Okay, so you use the 2. And lastly,
30 minus 6.
Is?
Miss Walters, we're going to have to get some more difficult 24
I'm
challenge
telling
cards.
you,
Everybody
they
keeps
are
getting the 24.
Doing it.
Hey! Way to
bell.
go, Tashani. You got the 24. So
All
your
right.
name goes in the hat not once, but twice. So make sure you
Okay.
stay tuned to see if you are our lucky winner.
Good job, Tashani.
Good job.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling.
All right, have a great evening.
Next caller.
Oh, wow, they were just racking up these callers here. All right, who's our next caller?
Next caller.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Who's this?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Jabril.
Hi, Jabril. How are you?
Good.
What school do you attend, Jabril?
Glen Park.
What do you know? Gwen Park Middle School?
Yes.
Once again, this is the Gwen Park Middle School show.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
oh, boy.
Jabril. How can we help you this evening?
I got to do equations.
Okay, well, we're here to help.
Simplifying numerical expressions.
Okay, you have one. You have a particular equation or expression that you want to simplify?
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
7 times 2 plus 6, and the 2 plus 6 are in parentheses.
Are you watching the show, Jabril?
Yes.
Okay, I need your help to inform me if I've written it out correct. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. Yes,
is that the entire expression?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when we evaluate expressions, we follow the order of operations, Jabril. Are you familiar with the order of operations?
Yes.
Okay, walk me through this question. I need some help. Maybe you can help me. What's the first thing we do?
We use parentheses.
We use the parentheses. Now, what expression was within the parentheses?
2 plus 6.
And what is the sum of 2 and 6?
8.
8. So, we want to make sure that we rewrite our question back 7 times, and we know 2 plus 6 is 8. So now we're doing 7 times 8, and that gives us
56.
56. Now, Jabril, did you already work this question out and you're checking it, or were you working it out as we were going along?
When I was going along.
Okay, did you get 56?
Yes.
Good job. Good job. Okay.
All right.
Any other questions, Jabril?
No.
Would you like to try the 24 challenge?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, which letter would you like? All right, take a look at the cards again. We have 14, 9, 3, and 2. We have 7, 1, 5, and 4. 7, 6, 8, 2, and 8, 5, 2, 8. Which card would you like?
A, B, C, or D?
C.
C. Okay.
8, 2, 7, 6. Now, I think we already had one person.
One person did.
But it's okay.
C. Now,
Let's
you
see
can
how
still
he
do
works
it.
it out.
So you have 7, 6, 2, and 8.
All right, Jabril, whenever you're ready.
That's the wrong one. The one that says 1574.
Okay, that was card B.
Oh.
Okay, so 7, 1, 5, 4.
Okay, I did 7 times 4 equals 28.
Do we have that one?
Minus 5.
Yeah. We had the same one,
Minus 5.
Jabril.
Were you watching the show when the last caller did this, Jabril?
No.
No? Okay.
But there is another way you can solve this problem.
And then what do you want to do with 23 and 1?
Add them together.
Add them to get
24.
24. Okay.
I'll give you a woo-woo for that one.
And we're going to ring the bell for you, Jabril. Yet another 24 challenge done correct. Now, Jabril, your name goes in the hat. So,
Jabril, well, your name goes in our treasure chest for the problem that you gave us, but since you gave us the same solution, we can only give you for the calling in. But see if you can find another way to solve that same problem.
Stay tuned when we announce our lucky winner at the end of the show, because your name has gone in the hat.
Okay. It's a treasure chest,
Or the
Mr.
treasure
Belton.
chest. I'm sorry, not the hat. Next caller, are you there?
All right. Hello. Hi. Who's this?
It's
What is your
Victoria.
name?
Victoria. Can you do us a favor and
Yeah.
turn your TV down just a little, Victoria?
We're getting feedback. We're getting an echo.
Okay.
Okay. How can we help you this evening?
I have a problem with time.
Okay.
You have a problem with time.
Is it times tables or actual telling time?
It's like converting time.
Oh, converting time.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what's your question?
Yeah.
I have to see is 500,000 seconds more or less than 1 week?
500,000 seconds is more or less than 1 week?
Yes.
Okay, so how would you go about tackling that problem? What's the first thing you think you need to think about?
How many days are in a week?
We need that information, but not necessarily the first piece of information.
Right.
Before we determine how many seconds are in a week, we first need to know how many seconds are in a
minute.
Minute. How many seconds are in a minute?
60.
60. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to divide 500,000 seconds by 60 to determine how many minutes that is equivalent to. And we get 8,333 minutes and 3/10 repeating. Okay, so 500,000 seconds is equivalent to 8,333 and 3/10 repeating minutes. So what we want to do is determine how many minutes are in 1 week. Now, before we determine how many minutes are in a week, Victoria, we must first determine how many minutes are in an hour. How many minutes are there in an hour?
60.
There are 60 minutes in an hour. So, 60 minutes.
60 minutes
is equivalent to 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
How many hours are there in a day?
24.
24. So, if there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, and there are 24 hours in 1 day, we can multiply 60 times 24 to determine how many minutes there are in 1 day. That will give us 1,440. So, we know that there are 1,440 minutes
per day
in 1 day, or 1,440 minutes per day. How many days are in a week?
7.
7. So to determine how many minutes there are in 1 week, we want to take...
What do you think we should do?
Multiply 1,440 times 7.
Times 7. And that gives us 10,080 minutes. That gives us 10,080 minutes. So, going all the way back, we had a comparison between 500,000 seconds and 1 week. What we did was we converted 500,000 seconds into minutes, and we got 8,333 and 3/10 repeating minutes. We just converted 1 week into the equivalent amount of minutes, and we got 10,080 minutes. Now, Victoria, what inequality symbol goes in between these two values? I have 8,333 and 3/10 repeating, and I want to compare this with 10,080 minutes. What symbol do I want to place in my circle?
The greater than.
You sure? So 8,333 and 3/10 is greater than 10,000?
I mean the less than.
That's 8,333 in a day, right?
Yes.
In a day?
This is the equivalent amount of 500,000 seconds.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking seconds. Okay.
So what symbol do we want to put place here?
Less than.
Less than. So going back to our original question, 500,000 seconds is less than or greater than 1 week?
Less.
Less than. Because what we did was we converted 500,000 seconds into minutes. We converted 1 week into minutes. And now we have the same unit of measure. And now we can easily compare the two values. So we see that 500,000 seconds is less than 1 week.
Do you understand, Victoria?
Yes.
This is a really great multi-step question.
What grade are you in, Victoria?
Fifth grade? That's a great question.
Very good question.
And because it has you break down everything that you already know so that you can get where you need to go here. So you're going from seconds to minutes to days even, okay, to figure out what you need to know so you get to the same unit of measurement in order to compare them. I like that. That was
a very good question. Good job, Victoria. Did you want to try a 24 challenge?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put Victoria's name on here for calling first.
So, Victoria, your name is going in the hat once already for calling. And we're going to see if you can get it in there again.
Okay.
For solving the 24. I'm sorry, the treasure chest.
Yes, the
not
treasure
the hat.
chest.
Okay, so which card would you like to try, Victoria? This is A, B, C, D.
A.
A, 14932. This card?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what happens.
So we have 14932.
Okay, anytime you're ready.
14 plus 9.
14 plus 9. Okay, we use the 14 and 9. Now
minus 2.
Minus 2 is
22. 23. 21.
21. So the last number you have to use is the 3.
Plus 3.
Equals
24.
24.
You know, ring the
Very
bell.
good job,
ring the bell. But you know what?
Victoria.
We had that answer before.
Somebody did that same process earlier in the show today, Victoria.
They found that same solution. But we still give you a
celebrate
ring on that
you.
bell.
Well, we
you
can't put your name in the hat treasure chest twice.
Look, this is our treasure chest.
The treasure chest.
See? But your name is in there for calling in, Victoria, so thank you so very much.
We're approaching the end of our show, Victoria, so please stay on so you can see if you are the lucky winner.
Okay, we have another caller.
Next caller.
Quick. Who's our caller? Hello?
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 Hi. What's your name?
Steven.
Steven. Thank you for your patience, Steven. We see that you've been waiting for quite some time. You must really want to get help on your homework.
How can we help you today, Stephen? We know you go to Gwen Park Middle
Gwen Park Middle School. Hey. Stephen, who's your math teacher?
Miss McCants.
Miss McCants. We're going to have to make sure you get some buzzing bucks for calling in. What's your question, Stephen?
I'm doing order of operations.
Order of operations. Okay.
So
all right, give us
I got stuck on number 9.
Okay, what is number 9, Stephen?
First, it says parentheses 4.
Go ahead.
Parentheses 3 plus parentheses 14 divided by 2.
Oh, okay.
Are you watching the show, Stephen?
Yes.
Does it look like this?
Does it look like this, your expression?
I can't see it yet.
You see it now?
No, not yet.
4, 3 plus 14 over 2.
The 4 is in parentheses by itself?
Yeah.
The
yes.
3 is in parentheses by itself right beside it?
Yes.
And then you have an addition sign separating the other set of parentheses with 14 divided by 2 within the parentheses?
Yes.
Okay. What's the first thing we do, Stephen?
We do parentheses first.
We do parentheses first. So, now we have the 4 and the 3 in parentheses side by side, but that's not an expression within the parentheses. So we skip over that and we evaluate 14 divided by 2. What's 14 divided by 2, Stephen?
7.
7. Good job. So we're going to rewrite our expression. We have 4 in parentheses with a 3 in parentheses side by side plus 7. Now, Stephen, when you have 2 values in parentheses side by side, what operation does that represent? When you have 2 values in parentheses side by side, what operation does that represent?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Now, in the order of operations, what comes first, multiplication or addition?
Addition. No, multiplication.
Multiplication. So we're going to do 4 times 3, and that gives us?
12.
And then we're going to add what to that 12?
7.
And our final answer is?
19.
Awesome job, Stephen.
right,
Awesome
Stephen.
job. 19 is our final answer. Does that help you out?
Yes.
Good. Well, you did a good job for someone who wasn't quite sure.
Very good job, Stephen. Very good
Thank
job.
you for
now,
calling on that.
Thank you for calling.
Did you want to try a challenge really quick?
Yes.
Okay, you got to be fast, Stephen. We got 3 minutes left in the show. Can you be very fast?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to see how fast you can be. We're on the race against time, Stephen. How fast can you be? Which card? A, B, C, or D?
B.
B as in
7.
boy or D as in David?
B as in boy.
B as in
7,
boy.
7, 1, 5, 4.
Okay, go.
Okay. Let's hope that you solve a different way than what we've had.
7 times 4 is 28. Take away 5 is 23. Plus 1 is 24.
That is correct. Very good job, Stephen. Unfortunately, Stephen, we can't put your name in the hat again. We can ring the bell, but we can't put your name in the treasure chest again because somebody called earlier with that same method or that same process. But we still ring the bell for you.
Okay, well, but your name does go in our treasure chest.
Treasure chest. Good job, Stephen.
All right, listen. One more caller. Quick. Maya?
Maya.
Yes?
You're on again. All right, really quickly. Tell us what your problem is so we can help you with it before we go.
How do you use exponents next to a number that doesn't have its symbol?
Okay, you have a particular question?
Like,
give me your question.
Like 7 plus 5 parentheses 7 times 2.
7 plus
squared.
5 parentheses 7 squared. Are you watching the show, Maya?
Yes.
Is it like that?
No. It's like they're both in the parentheses.
So there's parentheses around the 7 plus 5?
Yeah.
Like this?
No. The 7 and 2.
Oh, the 2 is in the parentheses as well.
So you have 7 plus 5, and then you have 7 squared, like that?
Yes.
Okay. Order of operations. What's the first thing we do?
Parentheses.
So we have exponents in parentheses. What's 7 to the second power?
7 times 7.
Which is?
49.
So we're going to rewrite our expression. We have 7 plus 5. Although we evaluated that expression, we're going to keep the 49 in parentheses so that we know this operation is multiplication. So we have multiplication and addition. The next thing we do is 49 times 5, which is 245. Then we want to add 7 to that. 245 plus 7 is 252, Maya. So the final result is 252.
All right, we have 45 seconds before we're supposed to get off the air.
Our lucky winner is...
I'm going to let you choose, Mr. Belton.
Drum roll.
Okay.
And we have Ariana.
All right, Ariana. I think Ariana, I'm not sure, but I know that we have written it down before. In the back, we have it written down,
Ariana, we have your school written down in the back. We will be sure to get your prize to you.
In the pony. Okay,
Thank
so your
all
teacher
of
should
you
be
all
giving
for
it to you.
calling, and remember that you can always
count on us.
See ya. See you Monday.